Kylie Jenner's net worth is estimated to be around $700 million. But money doesn't stop you from making stupid decisions. Running a business takes more than just capital, and Kylie Cosmetics is the prime example. In this video, we'll be detailing Kylie Cosmetics' journey from its monumental reveal to its messy fall. Stick until the very end, and you might just learn from her mistakes. Kylie Jenner is one of the most recognizable names of this generation. Born on August 10, 1997, to the highly influential Kardashian family, Kylie's rise to fame is closely intertwined with the digital age, social media, and her innate entrepreneurial spirit. Kylie Jenner transformed herself from being just another character in the hit reality TV show Keeping Up with the Kardashians to a social media influencer and entrepreneur with her own brand. One of the most striking features of Kylie Jenner's beauty has to be her full lips. And of course, everyone wanted lips just like hers. That's why at the young age of 17, Kylie Jenner would start one of the craziest internet trends known as the #Kylie Jenner Challenge. The challenge involved sucking on a small cup until your lips had the same full look as Kylie Jenner's did. Only the fullness was dangerous swelling that put her fans at risk of injury. Eventually, Kylie Jenner would come out to say that her lips weren't the product of any convoluted surgery, nor was it all thanks to swelling. Kylie Jenner would credit her full-lipped look to cosmetics, and just a few years later would make the genius marketing move of starting Kylie Cosmetics. In 2015, Kylie Jenner would unveil Kylie Cosmetics, and with it, the introduction of her first ever product, lip tints that came with a matching lipstick in the same shade. Kylie Jenner sold the promise of your lips looking as full as hers, if you use the same makeup package as she did. And that marketing tactic worked, causing a sales frenzy among fans that wanted to try the lip tints for themselves. But Kylie definitely wasn't a cosmetic genius, nor was she going to manufacture all of her products herself. So she sought out the help of a manufacturing company called Seed Beauty. Seed Beauty was put in charge of formulation and production of her entire makeup line, coming up with the original recipe for the lip tint package. Outsourcing formulation, research, and production of products is a common practice in most businesses. And considering how much of a contribution Kylie Jenner's marketing was, the partnership was quite successful. That is, until you take into account the huge production setbacks that Kylie Cosmetics experienced. Throughout its release, the lip tint kit would experience supply problems that often meant that lip tints were sold out in most stores. Kylie Cosmetics took this manufacturing shortage and turned it around on its head, justifying the price hike for lip kits because of how rarely it goes back on stock. Soon enough, Kylie Cosmetics would turn into a luxury item that not everyone could afford, and people still praised it because of the name tied to it. The early years of Kylie Cosmetics proved to be quite successful with the Kardashian family and Kylie Jenner herself boasting that the company was making millions in profit. The company continued to sell, eventually introducing eyeshadows, highlighters, blushes, and more. Limited edition collections and collaborations also became a significant part of the brand strategy, generating excitement and boosting sales. But not every product comes out perfect, and Kylie Cosmetics wasn't an exception. Even with all the star power behind Kylie Cosmetics, it is still vulnerable to controversial cases. One such case involved Kylie Jenner's Royal Peach eyeshadow palette, a palette that stinks so much that it gives you headaches. Multiple users on social media platforms reported that once you opened these eyeshadow palettes, the first thing to greet you would be a scent so sickening that it's been likened to chemicals and spray paint.
And what the hell is that smell?
But amidst all these complaints, Kylie Cosmetics has released no response to their toxic-smelling eyeshadow palette. But the controversies don't end at just eyeshadows. Not only was their makeup formulation bad, at some point, the packaging was also compromised. Back in 2017, one customer reported getting a makeup kit that was filled with live ants that were swarming over bits of food that were still in the packaging. Noticing the huge public outcry, outcry and bad publicity, Kylie Cosmetics reached out and eventually offered a refund. And in what could only be described as a newbie mistake, Kylie Cosmetics have also had multiple instances where they sent their package off without the makeup itself. Imagine being excited to open up your expensive Kylie Cosmetics kit, only to find the box is completely empty. Thankfully, in this case, Kylie Cosmetics responded immediately, offering the usual refunds and discounts. But when you're paying luxury prices for a product, you expect services like this to be just as luxurious. From this point, it was obvious that there are manufacturing problems underneath Kylie Cosmetics, but the problems go even deeper than you think. Back in the mid-2020s, Kylie Jenner would surprise the world when she sold 51% of her shares to a company called Kylie Cosmetics, a multinational beauty company that develops, manufactures, markets, and distributes a wide range of cosmetic, skincare, fragrance, and hair care products. This meant that Kylie's Cosmetics would have access to larger research, manufacturing, and marketing operations than they would have previously had with Seed Beauty. Though the selling of a majority of Kylie Cosmetics was indeed profitable for Kylie Jenner, the repercussions of this sale were tremendous. The smallest consequence of selling Kylie Cosmetics to Kylie would be the revelation of financial statements that were previously made confidential. Kylie is a publicly traded company, which means it is obligated to share the finances of the company for the sake of shareholders and potential investors. And now that Kylie Cosmetics is under their umbrella of companies, Casey's true income would be revealed. After previously boasting $360 million in revenue, Kylie's income statement would show that in reality, only $125 million of profit were made, which still isn't a low amount by any means, but far lower than what we were made to believe.
Where's the rest?
This revelation caused the Kylie Cosmetics brand to be viewed in a dimmer and less profitable light. It's hard to trust a brand that's built around lies, but a small hit in reputation is nothing compared to a large-scale lawsuit, and that's just what Kylie Cosmetics had up next. Seed Beauty worked closely with Kylie Cosmetics during its early years, supporting the company with trade secrets and other confidential information. After Kylie Cosmetics handed over the necessary paperwork and information that Kylie needed for the buy, the KC team somehow forgot to redact Seed Beauty's confidential information. Seed Beauty was quick to catch this and promptly filed a lawsuit against Kylie Cosmetics for mishandling their trade secrets. This lawsuit would put the Kylie Cosmetics brand on hold for a few years. That meant no marketing and no new products. Kylie Cosmetics basically disappeared from the face of the earth, eventually costing Kylie Cosmetics a huge sum of money in settlement and an even bigger hit to their reputation. But once the dust settled, the gears started turning immediately. Just a short while after the lawsuit was settled, Kylie Cosmetics suddenly showed signs of life with an official teaser. The company was relaunching their products with a new and improved formulation, emphasizing that the ingredients were clean and vegan. The relaunch itself wasn't received well, losing all the marketing momentum that the original release had. To everyone in the know, it was obvious that the quote-unquote relaunch was actually just Kylie Cosmetics being forced to come up with new formulations that weren't owned by Seed Beauty. Upon the relaunch of Kylie Cosmetics, one thing became obvious to most consumers. Whether you liked the product or not, Kylie Jenner obviously does not care about the brand. Kylie Jenner's marketing for the brand had little to do with the products itself, and more to do with the fact that Kylie Jenner was using it. Slowly, Kylie Cosmetics was turning less into a makeup brand and more of a Kylie Jenner merch booth. But the future isn't set in stone, and Kylie Cosmetics could always redeem itself, considering the makeup still sells. Let's just hope their new formulation smells nicer this time.